Welcome to Season 7 of the Queer Consciousness Podcast. I'm Kit Sargent, and my pronouns are they, them.
And I'm Jess Grace Garcia, and my pronouns are they, them. We're just humans wanting to share the lived experience of other humans.
This season, we're talking about all things sex. We want to have deep, heart-led conversations as we unpack what sex means to us and why it's so important to talk about it.
This is a season of unlearning, relearning, and sharing about a topic that is still considered taboo.
Because at the end of the day, we are all spiritual, sexual beings having a human experience, walking each other home. So what was your biggest takeaway of talking with Allyn?
I honestly didn't expect to relate so much to the way Allyn has processed certain things. I think maybe relating to the trans experiences, maybe, but some of even the sexual processing around body, I haven't had a lot of people that relate to me in that way, especially those that are trans masc to trans boy, slash someone that might identify as butch or whatever. Like, there's just like a little bit more of a specificity to someone who is trans, androgynous, non-binary, but then like the other identities of being ace and being autistic. I thought, oh, this will be how we're so different, but a lot more the same than I expected, and it was really it still rattled me a little bit. And it's funny because I love being able to relate to people, but this one kind of was so intimate in the ways that I related, and they figured out some words and vocabulary to describe certain experiences that I have not. And that is so awesome and lovely. And I'm so thankful for community for this reason, because now I can sit and I'm going to edit it and I'm going to listen to it again and I'm going to process again.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'll go and I'll listen later, because that's what I do to make sure that everything sounds good, and I'll probably process again. So I'm thankful for it, for sure. That's definitely I would say my takeaway.
Mine was definitely how they were talking about the incorporation of play and scenes into their relationship, where they're like, we are going to do this. I was like, oh, okay. So, because like Dr. Jolie was talking about it and Killian was talking about it and a couple other people have been talking about it, but it's just one of those things where it's like, it didn't really fully click, because normally, like when Dr. Jolie was talking about it, she's like, we do this in giant parties where a ton of people are around, and we go to have this specific interaction with this other person. And I'm like, that's not something that I want to do. That's not, I don't want to go to a dungeon and literally hook up with a stranger, because that's a moment in time where we're engaging in this activity that I'm just like, that does not appeal to me. But when Allyn was talking about their partner and them actually having a legitimate scene where they're like, no, we are going to be this character and you're going to be this character, and these two characters are going to come together and they're going to have this interaction. I'm like, oh, that's fascinating.
Like, and that could be something I could engage in.
That could be something.
Yes.
That can be something interesting.
Well, and that is what, my wife Erica wants. And it's like, okay, maybe that's what I was trying to allude to with Killian, is that maybe me engaging in something like Dungeons and Dragons could help me to undo the perfectionism in order to engage in a way that my wife Erica would really appreciate.
Yeah.
And so, because both Allyn and Vaughn are already capable of that sort of imagination play, it helps them to let go of themselves. And I think that's super cool. And there's a lot to learn there. There is a lot to learn there from so many different perspectives.
Yeah. So that was my biggest takeaway.
Yeah, totally. That's good. I want to ask our audience, like, one of the things I would love to start receiving is maybe even voice memos of like what their biggest takeaway is.
At the end of the episode, so do like a call to action to be like, hey, what was your biggest takeaway from this episode?
Yeah. Yeah, like send us a voice memo. Send us like a thought process on the episode, or send us a question. If voice memo doesn't work, you can always email us, but I think it'd be cool to get voice memos too.
So we should put this at the end of the episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could do that.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll start doing that, put it at the end of the episode with a call to action to be like, hey, what was your guys' takeaway? You can email us, you can send us a voice note, and you can DM us. However you want to get into contact with us, please let us know. You can leave a comment on Spotify because they do that now. You can leave a review on Apple Podcasts.
Oh, you can leave comments on Spotify?
You can leave comments on Spotify episodes now, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
I've left a couple on my favorite podcasts, so that's
how do we receive them?
They come in the RSS feed.
Oh, awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I really enjoyed this. I always really enjoy this. And I love you, dude.
I love you.
This podcast is hosted by me, Kit Sargent, co-hosted and produced by Jess Grace Garcia of Springwood Productions, and the theme music is by Brian Smith of Holy Holy Music Productions. If you could do us a huge favor and please like, follow, comment, share, do all of the things on all of the socials. You can follow the podcast on Instagram @_queer.consciousness for all the latest episodes as well as any other exciting news. When you're listening on Spotify, please leave a 5-star rating and use the comment box for anything you'd like us to talk about. When you're listening to Apple Podcasts, please leave a comment and a 5-star rating. If you'd like to be on the podcast, send a message to queerconsciousnesspod@gmail.com. If you'd like to support the podcast, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/queerconsciousnesspodcast. We are trying to grow as organically as possible, and this helps other like-minded people who want to empower and encourage others on their journey. So until next time, remember to stand in your truth and know that you are worthy, just as you are. Hey friend, just wanted to take a quick second to remind you that if you or someone you know is struggling and don't know where to turn, the trained volunteers at the LGBT National Hotline are here to help. Because sometimes the strongest thing to do is to ask for help. The National Hotline phone number is 888-843-4564. And if you want to check out the other things that they have available for them to help you with, you can check out the lgbthotline.org in order to be able to see all of the services that they offer in order to help our community.